Oh, look at this. This is a nice map. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, the NCR is down there. There's Outpost Phoenix. That's Ostia. Cool. This is an actual map of the battlefield. The flags. I love it. Hello.
I'm in the middle of... Oh, hey, it's you.
That's right. It's me. Better watch your tongue.
No, right. Figures you wouldn't remember me. You were barely conscious. Yeah, not to brag, but I saved your life.
After Valerius?
The legate beat you up bad. I helped patch you up and kept you breathing. You have me to thank for standing here.
Oh, so you fixed up my legs? You did a pretty good job.
Don't mention it. So what can I do for you?
Are you part of the followers? You're wearing the coat.
I was part of the followers. Like Caesar, which makes us related. Kinda.
You mean Caesar?
Don't tell anyone I said that.
Uh-huh. So you're not with the followers anymore? Why'd you leave?
2 words. Arcade, Israel, Ganon. Shit, that's 3.
You left because of one annoying person?
Oh, no. I didn't leave. I was forced to leave by Arcade.
Sounds like a juicy story.
Back in the followers, I was doing real science. I was healing people, fixing addictions, testing experimental chems on myself. Chems for curing cancer.
Yeah.
Some shit.
Uh-huh.
Basically, I was great. But no one paid attention to me because no one could shut up about Arcade Ganon. Arcade's such a great guy. Arcade's so smart. You're being a jerk, Welick. Arcade's gay, Welick. He didn't steal your girlfriend, Welick. They all had Arcade fever. It was insane. Sure, he was smart and decently attractive. Okay, very attractive, but he wasn't a god. So I decided to pull a little prank, to take him down a peg.
Oh, yeah?
And then through no fault of my own, 3 people died. Again, totally not my fault.
Yeah.
But NCR didn't see it that way, so I had to leave.
Uh-huh.
Joke's on them, though. I got to keep the lab coat. Who's laughing now, Arcade?
I played a prank on that guy, too. I enslaved him and made him Kaisar's personal servant. And then he slit his own throat with a scalpel. Funny joke, right? If I were you, I would have killed him.
Yeah. Well, I would have, but let's change the subject.
No offense, but you don't really fit in around here.
Offense taken. But you're right. I'm not like a lot of these meatheads.
So why are you here?
I couldn't stay in California after I ditched the followers for being losers. I decided to run off into the Mojave. But I may have gotten a bit lost and ended up in Arizona instead.
Oh, okay.
The scouts will tell you that they found me muttering on the ground dying of heat stroke. But they captured me getting it on with a hot babe.
Oh, yeah?
It still counts if the babe was translucent. So they put one of those slaver collars on me and had me do slave stuff. Then the legate couldn't do much doctoring since he was busy being a legate, so they asked if anyone had any medical training. Soon enough, I had my coat on and I was back in business.
Being a Legion doctor. I think the legate mentioned being a doctor.
Damn good one, too. I hate to admit it, but he kind of saved your life. I mean, I did most of the work, but he helped.
Yeah?
You probably would have died if he hadn't fixed you up. After beating you up.
Yeah.
He's weird like that. He said he was a member of the followers, but never mind.
What was that?
It was nothing, really.
Ah, come on, you can tell me. A doctor career confidentiality.
Valerius says he was a follower, but it doesn't add up. I was with the followers the same time he says he was with them. Trust me, I would remember him. So he's lying.
Huh.
I don't know why, though.
That sounds like a mystery worth investigating. But I'm in the middle of something else right now. Longinus told me you have the key to a museum.
Yeah, I do. I'm guessing he didn't tell you why I brought up the museum in the first place, though.
No, he did not.
Same reason as him, to help the Legion. See, he knows the problem we have well enough, but he has the wrong solution. You ever hear the phrase, you can't polish a turd? Well, think of the Legion as a huge, blood-soaked turd.
Gross.
Longinus can put as many sharp things into it as he wants, but it's still a turd.
Disgusting.
Meanwhile, I have a solution that can turn that turd into something useful.
Can you stop with
like
the analogy?
diamonds or
It's
whatever.
a gross analogy.
That solution? Psycho.
Psycho? Like the chem? The chems are forbidden in the Legion, you realize that.
Well, yes, but hear me out. Psycho wasn't always just stuff for addicts. It started off as a military project. And what do you know? The formula for the Psycho prototype was one of the displays at the museum. If you can get me the formula, I can take out all the negative effects and make the Legion unstoppable.
You're gonna convince the entire Legion to start doing chems.
I've got that covered. Trust me.
If you say so. What did Longinus say about this plan?
Longinus is a hardliner. Thinks chems are the devil. I love the guy, but if we're gonna win, we're gonna have to use everything we can get our hands on.
I am a firm believer that the end justifies the means. I'll keep my eye out, but my priority is the spear.
Suit yourself. Here's the damn key.
Maybe I'll find both there. There's a reason I can't. Hello.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I had to get a good drawing of your face for the records. I'm Quintillus, head scribe of the Northern Legion.
The Legion down south don't even have scribes. They're not a fan of formal education.
Well, let's just say the legate is a bit more liberal than Kaiser in that regard. He understands that having a stupid army causes them to make stupid decisions. That's why it's important to educate our forces, to avoid another Hoover Dam.
This Valerius guy takes a very different approach to running his army. So what do the scribes here actually do?
We collect and remember history and teach anyone who's willing to accept our lessons. Kaiser's legacy is recorded and defined by us.
Well, if you're looking at the past too hard, you might lose sight of the future. Besides, how many of the Legion can even read?
More than you probably think, but still not a lot. I'm actually trying to teach people how to read. So far, I've managed to make 2 Legionnaires literate. And then you killed them. So, thanks for that.
Really? Was the cannibal the literate one? So where do they make smarty pants legionaries like you?
America, I guess? I wasn't really part of a tribe before I joined.
I noticed you've got a PipBoy. Are you from a vault?
Oh, no. I got this off a dead body. It came from Vault 9, I think.
Don't think I've heard of that vault. Are you allowed to have that technology?
In the South, I'd be crucified for using it. But Valerius doesn't mind. It helps me keep everything straight. And with it, I can get my work done faster.
All right.
If I could, I'd give one to all the scribes.
Again, a very different approach. I also noticed you have a broken robot in the corner. You allowed to have that as well?
It wandered into Osteo about a year ago, barely functional. We tried to save it, but by the time we arrived, someone had already cut it into pieces.
It looks like it's intact right now.
We repaired it, but the body isn't the issue anymore. The issue is that it refuses to turn on. We dedicate more resources to it if we could. But with the war going on, we don't have that luxury.
I'm a little tech savvy. Mind if I take a crack at it?
No, not at all. Right now it's just wasting space. If you can get it working, that would be a huge help.
Alright, I'll do my best. Alright, so here we are. Yeah, okay. It's covered in dust and dented in several places, but there's no speck of rust on him. The damage is considerable, but I might be able to repair him. There you go. There you are.
Man, I feel like scrap. Which makes sense, considering that I was a scrap heap a few minutes ago. Well, since you just saved me from the closest equivalent I have to death, I guess I owe you my life now, boss.
I normally kill any robot I come across, but I've never seen a robot like you before.
And I've never heard a statement like that before. I can tell you more about myself on the road.
You want to follow me? Just like that?
My programming says I have to follow someone, and since I can't remember who built me, that makes you the boss. Boss?
Well, I guess I do need a slave. We can travel together, but I'll need a name.
Well, I probably had one, but I lost that along with the rest of my memories. Even my serial numbers got filed off. That seems a bit much. Guess my name's up to you, boss.
Very well, I shall dub thee SlaveBot 9000.
Interesting choice, boss. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get going.
Neat! And you even bring your own shield. You're fitting into this army immediately. Ironic Luddite. Amusingly, your robot hates machines just as much as an average legionnaire. With him by your side, you do extra damage against robots. Excellent. Congratulations on being the only robot I don't despise. For now... Looks like we're gonna have to go through hostile territory. Yes? Yes. Oh! Alright, giddy up, Buttercup. You're on fire. Let's get out of here. Try to keep you alive. Not gonna work. Not gonna work. Oh well. Pardon me. Excuse me. Please don't shoot. My mount cannot withstand a lot of bullets. Please stop. Please stop. Fuck. Mm-hmm. Ooh. The bridge is out, isn't it? Okay. Well, that's where I need to go. Guess I'll have to find a different bridge. You seem to have lost your head there, SlaveBot. What if we just went? Just go for it. No. It cannot withstand a fall from that high. Got it. Oh, what's that all about? Hello. Okay. Uh-huh. Curious as to what killed him, 'cause it weren't me. Not sure what killed him. I believe this is the museum. Huh? This is the museum. Got some robots in here we might have to deal with. Let's see. Robot. Boop, boop.
Oh, yeah!
Boop, 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 boop. Okay. No more robot curators. Oh, I take it back. We've got one right here.
And who gets to clean up all this blood? Me, that's who.
There you go.
I'm going to look over here now.
Okay. Oh, another one.
Do stand still.
Peekaboo!
I'm going to look over here now.
The head curator. Well, we've got a cure for you having a head. Giving it to our SlaveBot.
Why not let the robot deal with it?
There's a lot more of you than I would have liked. Got a Museum of Science and Technology bobblehead. When you pick up the bobblehead, you find something stuck under it. A folded up piece of paper that has looks like a part of a robot inside of it. Congratulations, little genius, on finding the first piece to the mini-century. Look for bobbleheads just like this one all around the museum. Each one has their own piece of the mini-century, your own miniature robotic servant. Can you find all 5? I could give it a try. New exhibit on loan for the History Museum, the Spear of Destiny. The spear is a recreation of the weapon that, according to Judeo-Christian beliefs, pierced the side of Jesus Christ. The actual spear is lost to history, but now you have the chance to see what it could have looked like. Featuring historically accurate tried titanium metal, courtesy of Robco. The spear can cut, smash, and stab all of your preconceptions. Update, the spear is being sent downstairs until we can send it back. People aren't comfortable with the item's religious connotations. If anyone asks, though, tell them the spear is being restored. So it's downstairs. Now I know. Also, there's a Psycho formula here. Yep, new exhibit on loan from the United States Armed Forces. Psycho. Why would you exhibit that? From the clean labs of MedTech to the front lines of the war, this formula will boost the soldier's performance in the middle of battle, removing all the soldier's fears and filling him with raw, unbridled courage. So head down to the pharmaceutical wing to witness America's chemical future. Okay, who okayed this exhibit? Parent group started protesting the minute it showed up here. We'll just keep the formula downstairs until we can offload it to a lab out of state. Oh, they're both downstairs. Good to know. I still don't understand the decision to replace the rest of the staff with robots. At the very least, they could have replaced me too. Why am I still even here? Maybe it's because I know how to fix the robots. Yeah, that's probably it. Gosh dang it. The kids like them, but trying to keep these things up and running is a nightmare. Worse, the robots keep stealing my keys. One of the robots took my keys and then ran all the way to the top of the building. Why? I got no idea, but it did. That's it. Next chance I get, I'm quitting. Hate these things. Always did. I'm bleeding out. Shit. Keys are starting to stick from the blood. It's been almost a week since the bombs went off. I've been trapped in here with these metal wastes of space ever since. They were fine at first, but something just snapped inside their heads. Started attacking me. Now they're gonna frickin' kill me. That's probably for the best. Ran out of food yesterday. Guess this is one way to die. And they passed out on the E key. Yeah. And then the blood soaked through the keyboard and stay into this entire circuitry. It caused a short. And okay, we're done here. Alright, let's see if we can find those other 4 bobbleheads. Sounds like it could be fun. Could be hiding in any nook or cranny. Uh-huh. Ooh, there's one. There you are. Found you. Maybe one's hiding in the bathroom. But that would be an unfair advantage to whichever gender has one in their bathroom. So hopefully it's not. Gotta be fair about this. Gotta be sporting. We got a spacesuit helmet, and a Galian ray gun. Might be interested in this. That's all collapsed. I hope the bobblehead I'm looking for isn't behind one of these collapsed sections. Is this bookshelf an exhibit? Welcome to our proudly curated library. Over the years, the Museum of Science and Technology have created a robust library of scientific literature, from research papers all the way to biographies. The library has obtained a large influx of new reading materials thanks to a generous contribution from the Galion Foundation. This is pretty nice. Too bad barely anyone can read it. Apparently, more people... Oh, hell, no, never mind. We've got a bobblehead down here. Oh, ugh. Third bobblehead. Looks like they got crushed by a library shelf. That's unfortunate.
Of course, of course. Don't let me keep you. How may I serve you, master?
Time to try out this new weapon. Wait, never mind. You're not, hostile. Hold on.
How may I serve you, master?
Excuse me. Overcharged it.
Well, it's about time. You're 300 years late, young man. The rest of the tour has already taken the test. That just leaves you. Take a seat by the terminal on the far left and complete the test. Failure to comply will result in immediate termination.
Terminate? You're gonna kill a kid?
No. You'll simply be forcefully evicted from the premises with extreme prejudice. The lethality of said event is dependent on yourself.
I'm clearly not a child. I'm clearly not.
Don't try and confuse me. Our records clearly indicate that the only member of the tour who hasn't taken the test is a Billy Rogers, age 11. I hope you've enjoyed your unauthorized tour while it lasted, Billy.
Do I get anything if I do this test?
The person with the highest score will receive a piece of the coveted mini handy. A piece that we've been unable to give out thanks to someone's tardiness.
I guess I'll have to do it. Ooh, unless I can confuse you with a logic puzzle. What's 0 divided by 0?
You're not asking the questions here, Buster Brown. This test is for you and only you.
Okay, I guess I'll take the test.
Splendid! Please take a seat at your terminal. It's in the first row, farthest terminal to the left.
Farthest terminal to the left. Okay. First question. Who do you have to thank for the gracious contribution to our library? That's the Galion Foundation. Nice job. Question 2. What alloy is the big stick made of? Don't know. We'll go with steel. A lot of things are made of steel. No. Oh. Apparently it's not steel. Okay, apparently we're doing this the hard way. Alright. Oh, and the teacher's aid. Okay. Good. Thank you, SlaveBot. Come on. There you go. There you go. 4th bobblehead. Okay, that's one way to do it, I guess. The heck is this? Information on Robco. Robert House requires no introduction, but we're giving you one anyway. The CEO of Robco, Mr. House has revolutionized robotics 100 times over. His contributions can be seen everywhere you look, from the models in this exhibit to the curators patrolling our halls. Having made such a large mark on history, Robert House may as well be immortal, because he will never be forgotten. Okay. So we got a Robco model right there. Got the Protectron. Can't read that. It's fine. I don't need an explanation. Yep, those are Protectrons. Got it. And a little Ralphie bot. Most of the words on the plaque have been scratched off. Port New Valanc I Network. What were they trying to hide? That's cryptic. Ooh, and a map. Ooh, a map of the current region. What's marked here? I don't know what that's all about. Oh, there's the final one. There you are. You found the last bobblehead. Following the instructions on the bottom carefully, you put the mini-sentry together piece by piece. When it's done, you not only have a new robotic buddy, you feel like you have a better understanding of robotics in general. You have gained a +5 science and a new toy to play with. Sweet! And there he is! Look at that little guy. Little toy sentry bot. Ah, he's adorable. Well, looks like I've got 2 robotic companions. Never thought I'd see the day I had 1, let alone 2. Alright, well, let's find that spear that we came here for. Some crates. Crate proves fragile. Some duct tape and a stim pack. That's something, I guess. Ooh, 6 stim packs, nice. And some ammo, interesting. Don't know why they're storing all this stuff down here, but I'll take it, thank you. And, the Spear of Destiny, we found it! Almost overlooked it. It blends right into the pallets. As soon as you pick up the item, the museum's anti-theft measures kick in, and the other door closes. Looks like you won't be able to get whatever was in there. Well, one is better than none. Oh, did I lock myself out? Okay. Is it this door right here? Yeah, looks like that door is now closed off to me permanently. The anti-theft measures have barred me from getting both the spear and the psycho formula. Well, I only really cared about the spear. Let's go. There's the exit. Shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. Not normally how you use a spear. Then again, this is not your ordinary spear. Hey, you found your head. Good to see, Slavebot. Try to hold on to it better next time. Hey, buddy.
What is it you need?
I got the spear.
This is exactly what we need. I'll be back shortly. The Forge Masters have finished examining the spear, and all future weapons they produce will be of the same quality. As for you, you have earned this.
Alright, so now every spear is going to be a Jesus-killing spear? Alright. I think that's a good thing, right? I'll assume it's a good thing. You've been making these guys do push-ups for a long time. Eventually their muscles are going to tear. You making them do push-ups for a reason?
The legate will not say this, but we have a problem with size. Physical fitness, while important, will only get you so far. A warrior is only as good as his weapon, whether it be fists, steel, or gun. The NCR's weapons are superior to ours, more lethal, better maintained.
Well, even with the spear?
For every NCR soldier we butcher, they cut down 15 of our men. Our
Jeez.
advantage lies solely in numbers.
Yuck, not for very long.
Blackthorn is cut off from California. His troops are finite while we receive new recruits every day. In theory, we should crush them with overwhelming force, but their weapons keep cutting our numbers down. We have to replace them quickly. Because of this, we can't afford to put our recruits through the same regimen found in the rest of the Legion. These whelps you see before you wouldn't last a day in Arizona, Denver, or even the Mojave. But here they survive, only to be sent out to die.
Cannon fodder, yeah. The lack of discipline is embarrassing, but what are you gonna do?
It shames me that such degenerates are allowed to wear Legion armor, but it's sadly necessary.
Ave, take care.
So why did you pick the spear over the drugs?
I didn't know it was a binary option. I picked up the spear, and the drugs were closed off.
I mean, it's not like we do drugs anyway, so I would have picked the spear too, to be completely honest.
Spears are great weapons.
Spears are decent weapons. They work fine. It's a shame you couldn't get the drugs, though.
Ah, but you see, I did go back and get drugs.
Oh! How, pray tell, did you do this?
Because it was a museum, and the walls were easy to destroy with C4.
Oh, well, that's...
The security was not as great as they thought it was.
It's less magical than I was hoping it would be.
I'm sorry, is the Jesus-killing spear not magical enough for you?
Whoa, hang on, sorry, it's the Lance of Longus? The Spear of Destiny?
Oh, Jesus, you're not paying attention again!
How did it get from Italy to here?
Good point, I don't know. Guess what I got?
So what can I do for you?
I've brought you the Psycho Formula.
Sweet. Let me see here. Oh, I was missing pomegranate. So much makes sense now. Give me a sec. All right, I've covered today's food with the stuff. The recruits will be chemmed up in no time. I made an extra batch just for you. If you ever run out, come back to me for more. Thanks, courier. You're one cool dude.
All right, I can't wait to try this experimental drug.
The NCR underestimate the value of our bighorners.
And of our drug addiction. Don't pick your nose. Gross. You disgrace the armor of the Legion. Do it a second time.
Oh no!
He deserved it, don't worry.